Most photographers think their padded backpack is safe. They are wrong. Today, we aren't just looking at boxers. We are looking at life insurance for your gear. I've found 5 hard shells that claim to be indestructible. One is used by the military. One costs a fraction of the price but might be just as strong. And one has a secret latch system that makes it impossible to pop open by accident. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which case stands between you and a total gear disaster. Let's protect the goods. Product 1. Pelican Air 1535, the heavy myth. Let's start with a myth. For years, people thought protection equaled heavy. If you wanted your gear safe, you had to carry a suitcase that weighed as much as a cinder block. The Pelican Air 1535 destroys that myth. Why is this the most famous case in the world? It's not just a brand name, it's the science. Pelican figured out how to make this shell 40% lighter than standard hard cases without losing any strength. But here is the curiosity factor, the vacuum lock problem. Have you ever flown with a waterproof case, landed, and literally couldn't open it because the air pressure sealed it shut? It's a nightmare. Pelican hides a tiny automatic purge valve right near the handle. It balances the air pressure invisibly so you never get locked out of your own chute. If you want the industry standard that won't break your back, this is it. But is it worth the high price tag? Let's look at a challenger. Product 2. Nanuk 935 Pro Photo Kit, the fatal flaw fix. The biggest fear with hard cases isn't the shell cracking. It's the latches popping open when the case hits the ground. Imagine your case tumbling downstairs and spilling your lenses everywhere. That is the specific nightmare. The Nanuk 935 was built to stop it. Uses something called the power claw latching system. It sounds intense because it is. It uses compressive force to clamp the lid down. Once it's locked, it is locked. You could practically throw this off a moving train and it wouldn't pop open. But the real secret here is the interior. Most people just throw their cables in the foam and lose them. Nanuk includes a hidden organization system in the light transparent anti-tear pockets. It solves the messy cable syndrome instantly. Product 3. Monoprice Weatherproof Hard Case, the price anomaly now. Here's a question that upsets a lot of big brands. Do you actually need to spend $300 to get waterproof protection? Meet the Monoprice Weatherproof Hard Case. This is the disruptor. On paper, this case does almost everything the big boys do. It has a pressure valve, and crucially, it has an IP67 rating. Do you know what that actually means? It means you can submerge this case in 1 meter of water for 30 minutes, and the inside stays bone dry. So, what's the catch? Why is it so affordable? Honestly, it's just lacking the big brand name. If you are an adventurer on a budget, and you want to know if you can save $200 and still get the shot, this is the secret weapon you've been looking for. Product 4. Eylar Large 20-inch, the hoarder solution. But what if your problem isn't traveling? What if your problem is storage? There is a hidden issue called gear creep. You buy a drone, then a second camera, then a gimbal. Suddenly your closet is a mess of loose gear. The Eylar Large Protective Case has a clever design feature that most people miss, the stack groove. These cases are engineered to lock into each other when you stack them. You can build a literal wall of safety in your studio. Plus, it solves the security paranoia. It has dual padlock fittings that go straight through the stainless steel. If you have roommates, kids, or nosy coworkers, this is how you lock down your fortress. Product 5. MEIJIA Portable, the silent killer. We've talked about water, we've talked about drops, but we haven't talked about the silent killer of cameras. 1 grain of sand in your lens focus ring and it's game over. That's why I love this MEIJIA Portable Case for smaller setups. It's compact, it fits a drone or a single DSLR perfectly, but the seal on this is aggressive. It keeps out the finest dust and sand that soft bags just can't stop. It's surprisingly light, but the reinforced stainless steel hinges mean it punches way above its weight class. If you shoot at the beach or in the desert, this is the barrier you need. So, the moment of truth. If you need the lightest case that the pros trust, get the Pelican Air. If you are terrified of your case popping open, trust the Nanuk. If you want to save money but keep the water out, the Monoprice is a steal. Need to organize a home studio? Stack up the Eylars heading to the beach. Grab the MEIJIA. I could find all of these in the description below. Go check them out before your next shoot. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. Safe shooting.